On February the 2nd, 2011, my mother died from cancer. On February 2nd at 8:52 a.m., I went to Greg Bernstein's office and I blew the whistle on Gov.O'Malley and his mob machine, the money he was making off of stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I was kidnapped by the state on February the 7th and charged with terrorism. I've been charged with terrorism 3 times in 2 different states because I'm making a documentary about the war on drugs, N62528, State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. I was kidnapped in Illinois and I was kidnapped in Maryland. You stole me from my family. I'm the 9th of 10 kids. All right? I was stolen from my family. And that's me. You took me from my sisters and my brothers. We're talking about Black History Month. And it's a Black History moment. This is a Black History moment. We're getting ready to open Baltimore up. Westmore, you said no one left behind? Well, we're getting ready to talk about Baltimore. It's Black History Month. And y'all make a lot of money off of black people. You feel me? You make a lot of money off of black people. No one left behind? Well, let's talk about Baltimore Rewired. All right? Right here. I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? I never got a trial. 074988. Y'all kidnapped me on Christmas Eve in 2007. ABC2 had this. Justin Burt, Mark Marion, Richard Sher, Kelly Swoop. The media participated in this. Free public trial. I want a public trial. All right? And these are the cases right there. You see that date? That's 2011. That's 2011. January 2011. And those are the cases. And that's the city solicitor's office. George Nielsen, Andre Davis, Isabella Cummings, Anthony Brown, Eric Barron, Robert Hur, Governor Hogan. We talking about white supremacy in the 21st century. The new face of old Jim Crow. All right, the new face of old Jim Crow. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, we getting ready on Mass Baltimore. TMZ.com, all that. Everybody that has something to say about me, we're going to say something about Scott Shellenberger. Because those are criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. Nobody's above the law. Nobody's above the law. I'm going to open this one up. That's Shorty's Catering. All right? That's my store on Falls Road. All right? And I was kidnapped by Scott Shellenberger on February the 7th, 2011, because I was making a documentary about the Democratic Party and the money you make off of black bodies. That's Senator Ben Cardin's. See the date? 2007. Scott Shellenberger got evidence and he destroyed evidence. He knowingly filed false papers with the court. We talking about the new face of old Jim Crow? Dog, this one is right here. It's right here. And I put it in a book. We talking about Jim Crow and white supremacy. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's the documentary and documents. That's the Democratic Party and the people involved. These are the judges and the lawyers that participated in fraud. You feel me? That participated in fraud. Judge Holland, Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Bridges, Judge Rossetti, Greg Bernstein, Michael Waller, Nearham. I'm a whistleblower on the courts. You feel me? I'm a whistleblower on the courts. And that's Scott Shellenberger. You feel me? So in 2023, no one left behind? Well, nobody's above the law. Nobody's above the law. You're the first black governor of the state of Maryland. Are you going to permit white supremacy to exist in the Democratic Party? Are you going to address Jim Crow justice? Stop and frisk and zero tolerance. The new faces of old Jim Crow. Scott Shellenberger got to be criminally charged the same way that y'all charged Naphon. I was kidnapped. I was stolen. My family misses me, and I'm ready to go home.